Hi Aries, this is going to be your love reading for September of 2018. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I'll be doing the same thing I usually do, pulling a few cards on one side and a few cards on the other side. You'll pick and choose which side is you, the other is the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the upcoming month. Alrighty, so what do we have in store for you guys for love? Alrighty guys, so starting off on your end here, what I feel is that maybe you are someone who's been single for a long time, or you've just been feeling, but it's not like you've been sad about it. I think you've just been doing your own thing and you've been doing really well. You're emotionally and mentally stable right now, where I feel like because you have the Nine of Cups here, you're at the point where you're like good on your own, to now you're just missing that one last cup to get you the 10 of Cups. And it's like you're almost whole and complete within yourself. You just like would like to have someone in your life. And maybe you've just been, waiting around and hoping to find someone that you can, that you're compatible with. And I think that is about to happen for you possibly soon. But there is a transition and a transformation that will be needed to take place. I think this is more so within yourself with the Death card here. This also symbolizes a Scorpio, so maybe you have a Scorpio moon rising or somewhere in your chart. If not, this can be maybe someone else that you could be dealing with that may have this energy about them. But if not, I think this could be you moving on from something in the past, or just you've reached a place of you transformed, or you're about to transform and renew yourself and become a new person. And I think what you're transforming is this Nine of Cups energy, this energy of being single, right? So I think you are moving on from that, and now you're ready to actually be in a relationship and find someone with the Four of Wands here, right? And with four, it's a card of stability, foundations, and so you're looking now for something more stable. So you're moving on from this Nine of Cups energy of being single and independent to now ready. Maybe you've had to put in the work to actually be ready for a relationship and take time for yourself to make sure you're okay. And now that you will be going through this transformation, rebirth, pretty much like a rebirth, I think now you'll be ready to actually find someone and date and look for something more committed and long-term and stable. And what I'm also getting here is that maybe you are getting over a past lover, and could have been a Scorpio. But if not, you're getting over someone, and once you're over them and that's totally done and dead, you'll be able to find someone else. Maybe you will be finding someone very soon with this. Okay, and then moving on to the other person here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and then the Five of Swords. Alright, so we have here, this person is working really hard and focusing on work, pretty much. And building and growing, expanding. It's similar energy to the Nine of Cups. Like they're just working on themselves, doing their thing, minding their business. And then a communication will come through, a truth will come out of some sort. And whatever this communication is, I think will have this person will kind of hurt, it'll kind of sting for some reason. I'm not sure what this will be. Maybe they'll find out news about something. I don't think it has anything to do with you per se. It's something else that is going to be a little bit heartbreaking for them. Because following, we have the Five of Swords, right? And you see out here she has two swords on her back, and then the crow is sitting sitting on top of them. And then there's a guy here, and he's just looking back. So I think this is about someone, not you, although it could be you, but I feel it's someone else who kind of stabbed them in the back or betrayed them, or they found out something that really hurt them. That was kind of like a betrayal of some sort. And maybe this is from like an ex or someone who in their family who meant something to them. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a lover. It could just be someone they care about or love that did something. So they found out something. Someone did something. I don't know if it was you. I don't think it was you. I think it was someone else. So they will be in a kind of vulnerable position, and that would probably be a good time for you to be there for them and say, hey, you know, whatever is going on, I'm here for you and I care about you. Because in those times when you're in the dark and feel really sad and alone, that's when you realize who actually really cares about you. And if you're there for someone when they really need a shoulder to cry on, they'll remember that, you know, they'll really appreciate that. But let's clarify. What is this Ace of Swords and Five of Swords? They, in the past, they could be either an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And maybe they're dealing with another air sign in the past, possibly. Yeah, okay, so it was definitely, we have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands to clarify for them. So it was definitely cheating. And with the Seven of Wands here, you see how he's very like on the defense. So an Ace of Wands for me is very sexual energy. So I definitely feel like there was some kind of cheating maybe that happened in the recent past, and they're getting over, and they felt attacked. They felt betrayed. They felt like they had to be on defense. And yeah, and it also probably had to do with something they're really passionate about and really loved at one point, so that's why they're so heartbroken over it and upset. And it could also be that they were in a fight with a family member and they felt betrayed, and that a lot of people were attacking them like all at once, possibly. I'm also getting that as well, but it could be a lot of different scenarios here. I'm gonna clarify your side. And clarifying your end, we have Judgment here. So you will probably have to make a decision about what you want to do, where if you want to deal with this person, or okay, so this could be an ex, a person you're dealing with in the past, or this is like predicting what the person you will encounter, like the new person you'll be meeting or dealing with, what they have dealt with in the recent past. So this can kind of give you some insight and clarity of what happened and why they're kind of maybe guarded for some reason, because I feel like they will probably give off this aura that they're a little bit guarded and defensive. They may not be like quick to open up to you maybe. But I think with this in upright, you'll make the right decision. You'll just have to decide if you want to deal with this person or not. Because dealing with someone who is still hurt or dealing with the pain can be difficult, because you're dealing with a heart that you didn't break, you know? And you've already healed from that, I think. So you know what it's like to be like that, but at the same time you're like, oh, well, I'm healed and stuff. Like, I kind of don't want to deal with someone who has to go through that whole cycle again, and I have to feel the burden of it. But love is love, so if you really love someone, you will do whatever it takes. But I'm gonna pull a oracle card for each of you. So let's see. One for Aries and one for the other person you're dealing with. The other person could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. Okay, so for them we got card number 11, and it's sacrifice. So 11 could be significant for you or for them. And it says, there are those worth making there are those that will destroy you. So this is going in with like sacrifice. I feel like they were really hurt and they probably felt like they had to self-sacrifice in the past, and that's just their energy. They feel hurt, right? And when I look into her eyes, I see a lot of sadness. I see someone who has like, she feels like she's barely survived, right? Like a storm. All the shells are still in her hair. It's just like barely getting out of the water, right? So I feel this is like their kind of energy that they're feeling. And I'm also getting that this person is a little bit scared to love again. They're scared. They feel they don't want to feel vulnerable. And so I would be gentle with them. Be extra gentle and give them warmth. I feel they're a little bit cold right now. They feel cold, not like physically, just in their soul and their heart. They're just kind of like cold. So give them warmth and bring light into their life. When you see them or meet them, they could be wearing the color purple. They could have light eyes, like hazel, blue, green, gray, you know, all those like lightish colors possibly, and maybe have like lighter skin tone, lighter complexion, or be kind of like pale. Alright, and then on your end here we got card number 30, and it says telepathy. Aww. See, you're the total opposite. You're full of love. You're whole. Non-verbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. So you on the other end, I think maybe after watching this, you'll be able to understand them more, so you kind of know what's going on in their head. So it's like they don't need to communicate everything to you or say everything, verbalize how they feel, because you already kind of get, like, you'll kind of know, and this will help you really understand them, and this will help them feel comfortable and open up to you, because they're like, oh wow, like, you know, I just feel like they get me and they're not judging me or being too aggressive. And with here, I just feel like you will be very loving, you'll be very open to helping them feel better, and I think that's what you guys do, Aries. You are the beginning. You have that, you bring that fire, that passion into people's hearts that they lack, and the excitement and adventurous, like lighting the flame, you know, like you'll bring that spark back, and I feel like they lost that spark, but you can help reignite it. And I just feel like you will be bringing a lot of love. See how they bring a little spark here in the middle? I think that's beautiful. Let's pull a Romance Angels card. Oh wow, you guys got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Aww. So I really feel the reason why you will just feel drawn to them, and you will kind of just like feel like you know them and you'll understand them, is because you probably dealt with them in the past, or like in a past life. Like you guys were meant to meet for a reason, and I think you more so are probably meant to help them and bring them out of darkness, or help them feel less hurt and bring love into their life. So if you do meet someone who's been recently hurt and you still really like them and you want to help them, then they probably are your soulmate. And I think you really can really help them. And Judgment here is telling me you will make the right decision. So just be gentle, be yourself obviously, but be gentle and let them know that you are there for them and that you want to help them feel better. All right. So Aries, that is your love reading for September of 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it gave you some clarity. Again, these are general, so it won't resonate with every single person. If you want any further guidance or have any questions, you can shoot me an email. All my info for personal readings is in the box below. All right, so I will see you guys next time. Take care and leave me a comment below. Tell me what your situation is and if it resonated with you. All right, thank you. I really appreciate all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thanks. Bye.